This is 10, and when we go to the store, he's like, Mommy, can I have this? I want, and their birthdays, they just had birthdays. I want a DS, I want this, not. And, I'm like, well, Mommy, no, she doesn't have it.
Oh, in the last segment, we saw how CEO of Women for Hire, Tori Johnson, formed a job club for 5 women desperate to find work in this economy. Now, that was 2 weeks ago, and right now we're finding out if it paid off. All right. So, Catherine, we're going to start with you. Tell us what's happened since we last met.
Okay, so I am still out there looking for my dream job, but I do realize that I have other skills and I can look for the platform job until I find that ideal job at the Gourmet Bakery. So I've made 3 resumes, one for education, so I have a lot of education, and one for culinary, and then one for nannying as well, because I have a lot of experience with that.
So you set and access what your strengths were.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And you broadened your search.
My horizons, and right now too, I'm doing some freelance things. I baked for Easter and Passover, and have some birthday cakes.
Did you bring anything?
I did bring something.
Fantastic.
I did.
Okay, and Abby, since we last met, what has been happening with you?
Well, unfortunately, I was in my 18th month of COBRA, and I got an unexpected medical diagnosis that I had to get treated. And what was interesting is I thought the stimulus package was going to extend the benefits beyond 18 months, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So being a problem solver, I basically took all of my skills from marketing, communications, negotiation, and I renegotiated an insurance package and also juggled my job search and had to develop a medical team. So I'm really happy to be here today. I have a clean bill of health. I have interviews set up. The joke was when they wheeled me into OR, they had to take my BlackBerry out of my hands because I was on Twitter.
Abby, I'm really glad that you're doing better. April, what's going on?
Well, my family needed a much-needed vacation, especially my husband and I, so we took a trip to Georgia for a week. We just got back on Sunday, and through the job club, I found freelance. I started a freelance job as doing research, administrative assistant work, and I started yesterday, so I'm really excited.
Oh, congratulations.
Did they know you were? Did they know you're here today? Do they know that you're here today?
Yes, they do.
Oh, good, okay. Because I don't want them to suddenly go, hey, did we just hire her?
How are the kids feeling, April?
They're feeling good. They're feeling much better. Mommy, you got a job? Yay! So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
They'll get their DS and Nintendo and everything else that they want. So.
Okay. Now, Rubia, I hear you got some good news to report as well.
Great news.
Tell me.
With the support of the group, I actually got a job as a real estate agent. It's bringing money in. I actually rented 2 apartments. It gave me commissions.
Very good.
Money situation is stable. With the help of Tori, I get my business back together. My Magic Dream Party, it's happening. We have a lot of reservations. We have already 2 parties booked.
Good.
And she gave me a website and pamphlets. And by the way, the website is magicdreamparties.com. And now we're looking for a partner or investor who can go to the same website to contact us, magicdreamparty.com.
There you go, girl. It's so great.
Very well.
It's so great.
You taught her well.
With the website, and that they said that real estate was one of the areas that was not, doing so well, and you rented out 2 apartments. Congratulations, Rubia.
Yeah, yay.
And
I'm sorry, but the sad part is that I am renting to people who are actually downsizing.
Yeah.
wow.
That's the sad part.
Well, but here's where it's the happy part. They're not on the street.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the good part. That's the good part.
Now, Letitia, our last job club member, what's happening with you?
Okay, well, first I want to say thank you very much for having me back here.
Absolutely.
And since the past 2 weeks, I have been still looking for work, but I do have some freelance work that I'm doing now in my field. And I am a project manager, and I really love my work. I really do. And my plans are to get some more education and upgrade my skills and make myself an even better project manager. For the person who hires me is going to be very lucky.
Ah, that's right. I love the attitude. Okay. Thank Thank you so much, ladies. Yeah. Now, Tori, you say that there are 5 mistakes that people make with their resumes.
Yes.
What are the 5 mistakes, and how can they be corrected?
Yes. Number 1, using a one-size-fits-all resume. So thinking that one resume can serve every purpose. It can't. Customize every resume. As we saw with Catherine, if you're looking to be a caterer or a teacher, 2 totally different resumes, heavy on keywords. Second mistake, a resume that just rehashes all of your responsibilities. Instead, I want a resume that celebrates your successes. Don't just tell me what you did, tell me how well you did it. That's really critical. Third, a resume that's just like outdated, overblown. 30 years of work history, 15 bullets for every position that you've ever had. Instead, you want to stay really current and concise. Be very tight with that resume. Tell me the best successes of the last 10, maybe 15 years, but you don't have to go, all the way back to the 70s. Unexplained gaps. This is really important. If you think that you can just submit a resume and you haven't worked in 6 years and nobody's going to know you anyway, going to happen, you really have to account for time out. And so maybe you're volunteering. A lot of times someone will say, I was only a volunteer. I was just volunteering. Come on, those things can be very valuable in the business world. So you know what? Tell me that you increase volunteerism at your school by 20%. You raise $5,000 to refurbish the science lab. That stuff counts, and you can put it on your resume. The last one, most important, people who just submit and wait. I submit it online, wait for the phone to ring. It ain't going to ring. You have to submit and hustle. And that's what we saw with all of these women. Like, they got active in the last 2 weeks. And if you get active and you get out there and you pick up the phone and you make it ring, that's where the success is going to come.
Right. Now, for other women who want to do a job club in the area, what do we do?
Yeah. You know what? We've got a link on the Views website to the section that I created on abcnews.com, and everyone should start one and then keep us posted on how it works.
Thank you so much, Tori. And for more information on Women for Hire, you can check our website. When we come back, Tori is telling stay-at-home moms how they can make money without ever leaving the house. I don't want to hear it.